To this Sika show we bring actually new CZ600 rifle, which is centerful rifle with new design. Previous generation we had CZ557, and many of you also know 550s. So this CZ600 is a new generation of rifle, and I would like to just tell you that if you would like to check the rifle, it's in the Winchester booth, so you can check all the models that we have in our product portfolio. And I will pass my word to Karl, and he can tell a couple of details about this product.
So hello everybody, my name is Karl. I'm here on behalf of the CZ Farms company to introduce you the CZ600. So, as my colleague here already said, CZ600 is a brand new rifle which is supposed to replace our older models CZ527 and 557, and it's been completely redo. It's a brand new model. It has nothing from the previous models. Yep. So starting with the features, one of the main features on our rifle is that it has very easily adjustable trigger. You see it here on the screen. There is this button within the trigger guard, which you can just simply turn with an Allen key, which comes in a package in 4 positions. They are marked with dots, so number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the first position is the lightest. It gives you a 650 grams weight of the trigger, and with each position going up, it goes higher by 250 grams. So you don't need to play with Allen key. You don't need to find the right spot. It's click on. So you can change it meanwhile in a field or shooting range any way you want it. That's one of the greatest features. Let's move on then. So one of the things we are really proud of is our safety. It's a push-through button in the neck of the stock. It's right here. So even if you're in complete darkness, you always know what is the setting of your rifle, if it's on safe or not. If you see the white ring, or it's pushed up, then it's on safe. So the last thing you do before you fire is that you push it in, you push it down, which means that the button pops out on the other side, where you have the other finger. So you have perfect control over it. It doesn't make a sound, doesn't make a click. If you need to be complete silent, you just hold it from both sides and move it with 2 of your fingers. It's a perfect feature, and I totally recommend you to try that. And it's very ergonomic, because you don't need to change a position of your hand. You can keep your finger on the trigger and just push it with your thumb. Yes, another feature is that we have a control feeding, so it's not a push action, but on the other hand, it doesn't need that long extractor hook. It's a hybrid system with a short extracting hook, but control feeding, so you can pull the cartridge out, push it back in. It's not gonna go sideways or anything, so that it's really nice. All right, so another improvement that we've been able to do is that we have only 60 degrees travel of the cocking handle, which helps in 2 ways. At first, it gives you the speed, so you don't have to travel with the bolt knob that far up, so you are able to reload your rifle way faster than with 90 degrees bolt throw, which was in the previous models. The second thing is that the bolt knob is able to travel only 60 degrees because we have 3 rows of locking locks. There are actually 2 locking locks in each row, so 6 locking locks on a bolt. And for the first time ever, we introduced locking into the barrel. So the bolt is not locking into receiver, but directly into the barrel, which improves the accuracy of our guns. Another thing I want to talk about is the barrel. All barrels that are made in CZ are made with cold hammer forging, made in-house in our company with the premium quality. It's the best quality of cold hammer forging you can see out there, and we guarantee with CZ600 the accuracy under 1 MOA with 5 shots on 100 meters. That's a must now.
Sorry, I will just add that we actually use the same technology for our military rifles in CZ factory. So we did improvement of the surface treatment really well for this rifle.
That's what I want to talk about also. With the surface treatment, we have a nitrate oxidation on the top of the steel. It's the same thing we use for the military rifles like Brand 2, which serve with Czech military, which essentially makes it stainless. There's no rusting and high durability of this surface treatment. Lockable magazine. So with a magazine, it comes with a flush magazine with 5 rounds for most of the calibers. And one of the features is that with the button that releases the magazine and can be pushed forward, just like that, and it clicks to prevent it from falling out of the rifle. So even if you have it on your back, you're going through the thick bush, and something press on the button, it doesn't release the magazine. So you have to push the button back into this position where you don't see the white mark underneath it, and then you can release the button, release the magazine, sorry. The magazine is double stack and can be used also as a box magazine. You can feed it from the top. So if you don't want a removable magazine, just lock it and feed it from the top, and it works as a box magazine. Heavy duty receiver. So with receivers, CZ600 comes in a couple of different models. The one I'm holding is Lux, and the differences between the models there are a couple differences. Not just in the stock, but also in the receivers. So model Lux comes with steel receiver with Remington 700 interface on top of that. So you can easily add 1913 rail on the top to attach a scope, or direct mount rings which are compatible with the Remington 700 interface. With other models like Alpha and Ergo, because we have bolt locking into the barrel, not into the receiver, we were able to make the receiver out of durable aluminum. With the aluminum receivers, they are lighter and they have inbuilt 1913 rail on top of that. So there's one less interface needed, because the interface of 1913 is right on top of the rifle, right built into the receiver. Safe and easy disassembly. So you have here on the side this disassembly button. You just press it, pull out the bolt. It's very easy to take the bolt apart also. I can do it here right on the stage. If you need it, if you want to inspect it, if you want to clean it, whatever, it's super easy. You don't need any tools for that. All right, so as I said, there are a couple models of CZ600 series. The one I'm holding is called Lux. It's the only one coming with the traditional looking wooden stock. There's actually one more model coming with wooden stock pretty soon. It's going to be called American. We haven't released it yet, so keep it quiet. Don't tell anybody. The other models what we have here are Alpha, so the one with polymer stock, which makes it really light. The lightest actually is the Ergo. That's the one with polymer stock, but a thumb hole style. And then we have also a range, which is made for long distance shooting with more ergonomy, adjustable stock, a heavier barrel, and even improved accuracy. With range, we actually guarantee 0.75 MOA on 100 meters with 5 shots. Unfortunately, what I've heard, you cannot really get the CZ600 trail because of the local legislation, so there is no point to talk about this one. So that's all from the CZ600 bolt action centerfire rifle series. And if you want to look at them, they are just on the other side of the stage at the Winchester and Kilwell booth. So yeah, come over and look, and I can tell you all the features or explain stuff again. And now we can move to